games twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the Packers' 6-yard line.
In motion left comes Williams. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Ready?
Throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. A shotgun snap for goal. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
50, green, red, yellow. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And Watson has it right side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Broke, 52. Set.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal.
The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Goff. That's complete to Laporta. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air again. Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Third and 5.
Rick, what? 80. Super one. Ric Flair. 5.
Here's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Out of the gun. Gone. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
180.
Quick throw complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go, set.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Set, hut. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. Hey, go Fury. Blue, striker. Fight, 97. Striker, check striker. Slide blue. Drill green. Ready.
Final play of the half, Love. Now this thrown deep to Kraft. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
For a Green Bay Packer.
Down.
1st and 10 at the
52
48-yard line.
Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Yes, fight, 60. Hut.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Ready.
Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 22.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
Love now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Clock 10.
They go with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Like 20.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Shot. 180. DC.
Play action. It's gone. Open man. That's too small. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup.
And the Lions 1st down.
Like 20.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's Sam Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
What? 180. Super. Turbos up.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Go, come on! 180! Value 3, value 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
20!
Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sideline.
Touchdown! Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing, Love. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
33, yellow, 6, mega. Zoom, black.
To the air again, Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow, go. Slide through. Set.
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
52 blaster.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, blue. Hut.
Now Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
Good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Right. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2 for 66.
In motion goes the tight end. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Goff now to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To the left side, he finds Teslau. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
We're good. We're good.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Now it's gone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause I won't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey lady.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. First carry here from Kyron Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
It's a pickup of... First down, LA.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the give, it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down.
Monday. Set. Hey.
They put Adams in motion.
Yes.
On first down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First and 10 at the 48.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's good for 27 and a first down. First and 10.
And the 49er first down.
It's set.
A give for McCaffrey running right. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Easy alert! What happened?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Wilcox. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, Stafford. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards. They put Adams in motion. Receiver in motion, going right. Here's a handoff to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Alert!
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That one. Toot-toot as well. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now Purdy. That is caught side of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Jordan Whittington from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Double right.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Nakua snags it over the middle. And knock him down up beyond the 30. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be taken down. A couple of first downs to start this drive. The first and 10 up at the 42.
First down, Rams.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Los Angeles.
Throwing again is Stafford. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. 50-50. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And this is third down.
They put Adams in motion. Third and 2. Stafford. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stafford to throw again. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he will score! Puka Nakua! Touchdown, LA!
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He's going to have to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That is caught downfield by Pearson. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the right side, this is McCaffrey.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Rick Pearson. Touchdown. 49ers. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one grabbed by Nakua. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
White. Get away.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Rams, that's number 2. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee.
21.
Second down, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Stay 50.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Into space at the 45. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for A.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's not made by Byron Young.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Purdy. And that one incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Go ahead. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will extend his third quarter lead.
17.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. That one caught by Adams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 22! 32! 0!
They put Adams in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They are going for it. Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. A gain there of 11. First down, 49.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That is an incompletion.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eye. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
First down and goal.
McCaffrey is in for a touchdown. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, zero. Number 20, 32.
Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Play action now for Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Stafford sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, 5-0.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch Star, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got good, go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali, put the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow.
Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First out of the game for James Cook. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 40 on 2nd down. Go right side, and Shakir has it. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. And they send a man in motion. Allen now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down.
Pass 85, pass 85. 56. Alert. Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, home.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles' 26.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just the feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prager on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they are all the way into that red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
63. At the Bills' 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen fires out wide, complete. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Devon Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Allen setting up to throw. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They just get the play off. Pass is caught at the 9. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Going ground on 1st and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a...
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Eagles, 1st down.
Hurts on 1st down. Fits the through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor wrapped in to pick that one off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing here, Allen. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Putting a receiver in motion. Cook trying this one off the gut. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down, Buffalo.
On first down, Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Bills leading near the break. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Alert! Regular. All 52. Alert!
Here's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills throw their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Great. 73. Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. He's thrown deep to the left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off. goes to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Man in motion here. Now run by Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Bills 1st down. Now a give to Cook, running left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going deep this time. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
56.
One final shot before the half. Connects on the crosser. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Prater on for the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Fires right away, but incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Now Bishop. And the Bills will get it back with a long field ahead. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Tackle made right around the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Alert, alert, alert! Round 80!
From the 29. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. The same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards in a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. This is Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
We're not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Allen on the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down. Allen to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. To the air again, Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Cook. This ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Zach Bond with the tackle.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man. Shakir has it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Prater on for the PAT. Right Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have...